Alright, hey, what is up everybody? How are you guys doing? My name is Brian with Bluefoot Homestead. I wanted to go over a couple things that I have in my pantry today. Pantry or medicine cabinet, depending on how you want to look at it. But some of the things that I have stocked away a little bit for medical reasons. Pretty much all over the counter stuff. There's going to be a couple things that I'm not including in this. One thing is going to be like, just to throw the name out there, Jace Medical Kit. I plan on getting one. I need to go through the process to get it, which is basically going to be antibiotics. I have a couple other things, some small amounts of prescription medications that I'm just kind of hanging on to. Recently, I actually had to go to the emergency room, so I'm kind of recovering. My back's all messed up. So I haven't been able to do a whole lot, so if you see me kind of fidgeting around a little bit, it's pretty much what's going on. Plus, I got spider webs under my stool here, so I'll probably clear those out before I continue on this video. But anyway, got myself a dirty table. I've got some little filing cabinet type things that I picked up at Walmart that I use for all my medications. So I have to expand a little bit. I got 2 more of them, so I need to kind of reorganize everything, and I figured, you know what, this is a good time to make a video on kind of some of the things that I have. So alright, let's go ahead and get started. I want to show you what I got. Alright, so these are the 2 containers that I have. They're basically just drawers. I picked these up at Walmart. Pretty cheap. I think they were about 15 bucks a piece, but it keeps everything pretty organized. And yeah, I'm just kind of outgrowing these, so I got 2 more of these, and I'm going to start breaking it apart for the things that I'm heavy in certain departments. Also, another thing is some of the things that I have that are in my bathroom right now that I'm using on a daily basis, basically on the vitamins. I have 500 milligram turmeric that I've been taking that daily for inflammation. Hopefully that'll help out my back a little bit, and all the pain that I've been in, some of the worst pain I've ever been in my life. Also some vitamin D, some amino acids that I take. Usually whenever I finish working out, I take some of those. Multivitamins, just like the chewable gummies, adult vitamin gummies. So I take those pretty much every day, and I have those in the bathroom that I'm not going to go over here. I don't think I have any in here. I might. So, but yeah, these are the containers I use. So I'm going to go ahead and break them down drawer by drawer, show you what I got, and we'll go from there. Trying to get everything in the frame without feeling like I'm really far away. So, all right, this one is my oral stuff and allergy meds. So got stuff for toothaches. Yeah, so mucus relief. I guess that'd be along the lines of allergies. Just anything kind of like that. I have a copious amount of literal over-the-counter to where you have to sign for it. You're only allowed so much per day. But it's my allergy meds. So the stuff that is over the counter, so to speak, stuff that you just buy off of the shelf, does not do squat for me, really. But the stuff that's behind the counter has Sudafed in it. I highly recommend, if you have anything like that, to go about that way with it. I have quite a few here. And you can get actual Sudafed as well. That's more allergy med. And that should be about it. The stuff that you get behind the counter works a whole lot better. Sudafed, they don't sell it to anybody. You're only allowed so much per month, I believe. Like 2 packs a month. But pretty much every time I go in or my girlfriend goes in, we try to get some of these. So Sudafed. So that stuff, that is what works best for me. I also get Claritin D, not the regular Claritin, and all that stuff works pretty good. I am blessed with the gift that keeps on giving. I do get cold sores, so I got cold sore medicine. I need to get a couple more of them. Toothache meds, that's going to be more with the tooth stuff. Inhalers, my girlfriend needs inhalers. And EpiPen. If you're able to get an EpiPen, definitely get an EpiPen. If you're able to get an extra one, definitely try to get an extra one. Literally a life-saving medication that you're going to need. So I have multiple inhalers here. And one open box of Allegra, I believe it is. Some basic allergy meds. And that's about it for the allergy stuff. So that's actually going to go into its own separate thing, separate from the oral stuff. So let me move that aside. All right, so after that, yeah, I'll keep that over here. So after that, I have toothbrushes, plenty of toothbrushes, some chapstick, Blistex, more chapstick. That's probably going to be a lifesaver. Not literally, but yeah, just when you need it, you really need it, you know. It's cheap, it's easy to throw in places, it's small, it's worth getting. So I got lots of toothpaste. This is only part of it. I have 2, 4, 6, 8 more tubes, I believe, indoors, inside. So, yeah, you don't really want to run out of that. If so, I mean, you can use baking soda. You can use all kinds of different things to clean your teeth up. Even salt will do the job if need be. But one more Blistex, more allergy relief. And then for the oral side, I have Picks and Floss, mint flavored. So these I need to use more. I don't use them as much as I should, but I'm trying to change. That's a hard habit to get into. I hate doing it, but dental care and keeping care of your teeth and mouth and stuff like that is going to be pretty important if you're not able to get to a dentist. So if you hate doing it, do it more. So that's it for that drawer. All right, so for my next one, vitamins. And I apologize, I'm talking kind of quiet. I'm indoors, it's late at night, I'm a little bit tired, just got done watching John Wick 4. It's a pretty good movie. You know, like in all the other ones, it's pretty good if you haven't watched it yet. But yeah, I'm just kind of talking quiet, in a mellow mood, chilling out, you know, not on my medications really anymore, but chilling out. So like I mentioned about vitamins, I have some vitamins in my bathroom right now that I'm going through daily. I need to get some more for the backup. So lysine, that's one that I'm taking. I have a backup here. This is going to build up muscle tissue. So if you have any strains, if you tear muscle, it's going to help rebuild it. If you're getting any exercise and you have some sore muscles, it's going to help along lines with that. Again, another one that I'm taking, vitamin D. So vitamin D is good for the same reason. Lots of vitamin C. This is the big jug. I got 2 big jugs. No. Yeah, vitamin C just for some good immune system and stuff like that. You know, you start hearing about something coming around, you can start popping them like they're going out of style. It's good to have a lot of those. Vitamin B12 is always going to come in handy. That's going to give you some energy when you might need it. And ginkgo biloba, I think. Ginkgo extract. Drawing a blank to exactly why I got that. I know I've heard about it a lot. It's a good thing to take as a daily regimen. And Sorry I don't have all the things that that's good for, but I also have some of that. Also, lighter. It's always good to have lighters all over the place. You never know when you're going to need one. So this one, as far as vitamins goes, is probably going to stay as is until I get a lot more, which I'm probably going to be getting a lot more. I'm going to get some more turmeric this size, at least 2 more tubs. Costco has a good deal on it. So I'm going to end up overflowing this one, but for now, this one's staying as is. My aching back. Yeah, so number 3, this one, how do I have it labeled? Bandages, wipes, N95s. So yes, N95s, I do have a pack of N95 masks because one day we might actually need them. They're going to be good for a number of different situations, not necessarily viruses, but any sort of airborne particles and stuff like that, they're going to come in really handy. You never know. You never know. So I got a big old pack of gauze. Gauze is going to come in handy. I believe this is gauze too, gauze pads. So that will definitely come in handy for the obvious reasons. Net bandage, tube style net bandage to where you can just basically slide it over the gauze. It's going to hold everything in place, put maybe a little bit of pressure on it. I am no medical person by any means, so I apologize if I'm off on some of my descriptions, but hey, you know, it is what it is. I try. So I got that and another one, stretch netting. That's going to be about the same thing. Antibacterial wipes. These are good for a number of things. You can actually use it as a gauze, stick it on a band or a wound or a cut or something that you might have. You can wrap that on there. It's going to keep it fairly sanitary and kill some of the microbiome, or kill some of the bacteria, sorry, that might be growing or anything like that, and keep it pretty good. And also just wipe up anything like that, scratches or anything like that, to keep infections from growing. It's a good thing to have, and it's an antibacterial wipe. You can use it for all kinds of things we've all learned through the last few years. So I believe this is going to be the same thing. Disinfectant wipes, basically the same thing. First aid portable pack. This is just multiple different band-aids from Cure-Aid. I like Cure-Aid over Band-Aid, to be honest. Yeah, so bandages, I do need to get more of those. I have another pack right here, and another pack of generic ones, Equate. These are all the same. That is the actual size, so you may be able to see it next to my finger. So, you know, they're the typical medium to medium large Band-Aid. I figure that's the one that I'm going to be using the most. I don't use the small ones too much. If I need something that's a micro butterfly bandage, you know, no, let it dry. I mean, I don't even use like these at all, but when it comes down to really making sure that you need to stay safe and you need to keep bacteria out of things if you're not able to get to a hospital or see a doctor at all or right away, you need to go a little bit above and beyond. So me, I'm a paper towel and electrical tape kind of guy, but again, it is what it is. So hopefully I don't need them, but I may. So this is a 3-pack triple antibiotic ointment. Stuff does wonders. Here is this is anti-itch cream. Didn't really know where to put this. I didn't know if I should put it by allergies or if I should put it where. But yeah, for now it's in here. There we go, another triple antibiotic. So I got 4 tubes of that. And another pack of Cure-Aid. Equate flexible band-aids. I can probably tilt it back so you can see it better. So I got multiple band-aids there. And I believe this is big bandages. Yes. 6 rolls of the self-sticking bandages. So should be good on that for about anything that comes my way. That's a lot of them. That's good to have. I got these on eBay. They were just a couple bucks. Yeah, that's a good one. So that mixed with all of this stuff here, you're good to dress a wound in many different ways. So yeah. In here, I've got clear sterile gloves. These are vinyl. You know, everybody has different gloves that they use. Latex, people have allergies to and stuff like that. So get the gloves that suit you, ones that you can wear. Make sure they are the correct size. It's easy to just go ahead and grab some, and yeah, they're not going to fit. So these, let's just make sure one size fits all. I call BS on that, but I got them. Better to have them and not need them. I know I have some others around here somewhere. I also have rubber gloves like that people use for cleaning and dishes and stuff like that. They come up to about right here. PVC or latex, I'm not sure which ones they are, but I got different gloves as well. So that's it for my bandage drawer. Bandage wipes, N95. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to have the N95 off to a different place. Masks, things of that sort. I'm going to keep this to bandages and ointments. I'm going to take my wipes as well and have them in a new spot. So this one will be all bandages. I've actually used some of those already. It's open at least. Alright, so that one is good. I have a Sharpie around here. Alright, so no more wipes, no more N95s. Good to go. So I do not have my shoes on. I am just in socks. That actually kind of hurt my back right there. And I got a couple dead wasps around on the ground out here, and I'm a little afraid of stepping on one, but all right, so on to the next one. Cold and flu, this is the big one. As you can see, got NyQuil, got Dayquil, got Dayquil, got Dayquil, got NyQuil. Dayquil is about the only thing that works for me. I've used multiple different kinds. I've just never had luck of even noticing a difference out of anything. Dayquil tablets, I got 7 packs of those. These disappeared really quick. We had the flu come through earlier this year. I think it was like around March. There was a solid month or two, if you guys remember, that you could not find this anywhere. It disappeared really quick. They were getting like $8 for oddball ones, and nobody wanted to buy like cherry and honey flavored generic Dayquil. That was about the only thing that was available. Yeah, I probably got one around here, like one was honey. You know, it was pretty disgusting. Yeah, I don't mind the taste of this stuff. I can drink it like it's going out of style and no big deal. But it works for me. So anytime I start getting some symptoms coming on, Dayquil's my go-to. So I'm stocked up on that. Sleeping pills. This is, I am so bad with, yeah, I'm not even going to pronounce it. I don't have my readers on anyway, but you see these? Sleeping pills. All this basically does, I learned the hard way on this. They work really well. They really get me in the mode to go to sleep. And one night I decided to take a half of one, and I was just going to bite it in half and spit the other half out and swallow the half that was in my mouth. And this is a gel cap. As soon as that cracked open, it basically numbed my whole mouth, my lips, my gums, my throat, everything. So if you have a sore throat and you're trying to go to bed, you probably pop one of these open in your mouth and you'll be numb talking like this the whole time. Yeah, it really, really numbs everything. So that's what it does whenever it goes into your stomach. it starts numbing you from the inside out, and it just gives you that nice relaxed feeling of kind of your body shutting down a little bit. You don't notice your body working. I don't know, but they work. They work. They're kind of expensive. These are, I think, about 10 bucks for this little bottle. Got 100 capsules in it, but they work pretty good. Cough drops. Cough drops. Bags and bags of cough drops. Actually, 2, 4, 5 bags of Halls. I don't use them too often, but they can be good as candy. They can even be bartering of some sort if it gets that bad. I'm not worried too much about bartering, but you know, some things maybe. You know, I've got certain things specifically for barter, and hopefully I never have to use it, you know, but maybe, hey, hopefully it'll give me something that I need in place of it as well. So, my girlfriend, on the other hand, loves these things. She gets colds a little bit more often than I do, sore throats and stuff like that. So that's going to be the main purpose for those, outside of a possible bartering item or something like that. And cough medicine. This stuff works pretty good, specifically for a cough. It's not going to be for other things. So just cough medicine. So that's it for this one, cold and flu. That one's done. All right, so number 5. Moving right along here. Stomach and acid reducer. Before I get into this, just to mention, it's nothing I'm going to have, but for any female viewers or anything like that, if you need your feminine products, definitely stock up like it's going out of style. Make a spot in your garage for a couple cases of what you need. I just honestly believe it's going to make life a little bit better. I may be wrong, but I don't use the stuff, so just definitely something to keep in mind. So stomach and acid reducers. Chocolate laxatives. You ever need to get revenge on your neighbor for stealing a chicken? Offer him some chocolate chip cookies. More laxative. Acid controller. I think this is a Pepsid AC generic version. Pill form of WD-40. Yeah, see, I'm a little tired. Pepto-Bismol. This stuff. So Pepto. This tastes like Bazooka bubblegum, if anybody remembers Bazooka bubblegum. Most people hate the taste of it. I love it. Acid reducers. These are, it's not Tums, but one of the other brands like that. This is basically calcium. These don't work really good for me, so I'm going to be getting some different ones. Yeah, I want to get some actual Tums. Tums just work really good for me. So that's the same there. Acid reducers, laxatives. This is more acid reducer. I forget which one this one is. I don't know if it's Pepsid. Yeah, omeprazole, I guess it's called. So another one, big Costco. That's not open. See, current Prilosec OTC. So that's what this is. That's a generic form of this. So good stuff as well. Got all that. This stuff, best stuff you can get for diarrhea. I know it's a fun subject to talk about, but this will kill it almost instantly. So you definitely don't want to have to worry about that. It'll dehydrate you, it'll make your life miserable, and it'll make your bed, you know, quite messy. But yeah, just one thing to keep control of. You don't want to lose your bowel movements. That is for sure. This stuff works really, really good. Highly suggested if you haven't used it. I've eaten a lot of top ramen some days and comes in handy. So, all right, that's it for my stomach tub. This one will be staying the same. I don't have much more to add to it. Maybe a little more Pepto and stuff like that. I think that's going to be an important one. actually, because I mean, if it comes down to it and you have to eat some questionable foods, you got to eat, you know, some of the pork that was made up and it's been sitting out for a day, and you know, you don't have much of a choice. You know, that is what you have to eat, and you eat it, you end up getting an upset stomach, you're gonna need some help. It's definitely good if you have the opportunity now to work on your immune system. My hands are pretty dirty right now. I will lick dirt off of my hands. You guys might think it's disgusting. It's going to help build your immune system up to be able to fight off some of the bacteria that are going to get into your system. I highly believe in it. I rarely wash my hands before I eat. You guys might hate me for that. And I will lick my fingers. I very rarely get sick. Once every few years I'll get sick, and 99% of the time it's come and go. Just 2, maybe 3 times in my life I've gotten sick to where I've actually had to call into work, or I'm just down for the count. So I take a lot of pride in working my immune system through my whole life. I'll be turning 50 years old here pretty soon, and so far so good. So take with that what you will. All right, off to the next one. Last but not least, pain relief. This has a lot of things in here. I will go ahead and pull most of it out. You know, it's all the obvious stuff for the most part, but a couple things that I want to touch on specifically. This one, what is Herb Momentum is the name of the company. And I went to the Homestead Expo, the Missouri Ozark Homestead Expo, and they had a booth set up. This is for brown recluse bites. So if you live in an area that has brown recluse bites, you definitely want to get some sort of remedy. There isn't much of a remedy. You're not sucking anything out of the bite wound. What this does is it basically, it's kind of a combination. It's pretty safe. It's not chemical based. It's all natural type things. They swear by it. They had before and after pictures. It stops the tissue from getting eaten away and rotted. It promotes the healing of it, and it promotes, I believe, the spread of the venom going through your bite area. They swear by it. It's a decent price. If you can find this company online, it's Recluse Bite Salve, S-A-L-V-E, by a company, Herb Momentum. So actually one sliding out, they come in these little tiny packs like this, and you just apply it. You could, I think, you just want to cover the whole area. Make sure it's all covered, and very good, quick, speedy recovery from recluse bites with this. So that was pretty cool. I have, antiseptic iodine. Got a couple of these. Iodine's definitely good to have. Bactine. It's going to help bacteria and stuff like that. Help cut down on the pain a little bit. Hydrocortisone, got a couple of those, good to have. I'm trying to pick out some of the oddballs right now, and I think that's about it. So like I've mentioned before in the past, low dose aspirin, one. Got 6 of these small ones, one big one right here. Plus one. Can't really stress that enough. I mean, if you're somebody that's not 20 years old anymore and you have the slightest chance of getting heart issues or anything like that, invest into some low-dose aspirin. Do your own research on it. It's all good. Right here, this is a chigger remedy for chigger bites. Chiggers, ticks, and all bug bites. So it's a little bit of a remedy for that. Help the healing process, help the itching on it. Bug bites, you're going to be out in the woods, you're going to be out running around and stuff like that. It's going to be good to have. Earache drops. I only have one of these. I suppose I could probably put that in a different one, but for now it's going to go under pain. Yeah, I mean, just earaches. You know, it's something that you want to be able to take care of without going to a doctor. And the rest of it here, I have lots of different stuff. I got ibuprofen, naproxen, Tylenol, ibuprofen, Tylenol, ibuprofen, migraine Tylenol, I believe it is. It's an NSAID, so it's an anti-inflammatory. This is probably a migraine ibuprofen, like Motrin. Migraine medicine. It's gonna be Motrin. Got aspirin, got naproxen, Aleve, more baby aspirin, acid controller. I'm gonna take that over to the other one, more baby aspirin. So you can see I'm stocking up on it. I think that's a very important one. But also any sort of pain relief that you can think of. There we go. NSAIDs, non-steroidal, anti-inflammatory medication, whatever it is, basically Aleve and stuff like that. If you do have to take those, one of the highest risks of side effects are stroke and heart attack. I never knew that until I was taking some prescription strength naproxen, which is Aleve. I'm like, dang, my heart's just pounding. And I started looking into it, and it's like, yeah, you can have a stroke if you take too much of this. So definitely, if you got to take some of this stuff, have a little backup plan. Make sure it's okay to take it. Maybe talk to a doctor or any medical person that has the knowledge that I do not, because I am not a doctor. I'm not in the medical field. So don't take my advice on any of this, but just kind of showing you my plan and what I have going on. So I'm going to go ahead and start packing this up. This is all my pain relief. I also have a little bit of hydrocodone, which I didn't take much of. Now I'm going to keep it for an emergency. I hate the way that makes me feel, but and also some prescription strength. It's only 500 milligram of naproxen, but where is it? Ibuprofen. Come on. Naproxen, 220 milligrams. So that if you take 2 of these, it's going to be the same strength as the prescription one. So I don't really need any more of that. I can take 2 of these. Yes, it's the same thing. So that much I do know. So I'm going to go ahead and pack this up and get this all ready, and I have no more after that. So okay, so yeah, back in my garage, and that is what I have so far for my basic stockpile on medications. That should carry me for quite a while. There's just a few more things I want to get, but I want to separate it up a little bit. I want to keep it a little bit more organized. So if you need something, you're going to need it quick for the most part. So I just want to be able to have it organized, labeled. I can reach in, grab what I need, close it, take it, and be good to go. I don't want to have to be searching for some anti-diarrhea medication when an emergency calls. So yeah, I will be adding to it. I will be getting not quite double, but I'm going to have room for double. So if I do need to fill it up, like stuff like this, I want to get more things along this line. I don't know if I'm going to go with an actual respirator mask at some point or not, but I may. I am going to be getting a JACE or a contingency medical kit for antibiotics, and what other things I might be able to throw into it as add-ons. A lot of them are putting add-ons on there. Most of them you have to have a prescription and it has to be sent over, so no freebies there, no narcotics of any sort either. So all right, so that's it. I just wanted to go over some of the things that I got. Thank you guys for watching. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're coming back, I appreciate it. So I'm going to put up my subscribe right here, and just in a minute, a video suggested for you that you might enjoy that I've already made. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Talk to you next time. Peace.